If you haven't been hearing about Cursor AI lately, it has been all over Twitter and the internet in general. People are realizing how powerful Cursor AI is and building incredible things without actually needing to know how to code. If you're not familiar with Cursor, it is basically a code editor that is AI native. You go in there, you simply describe in natural language what you want to build, and it builds it for you. You can edit the code using natural language, you can iterate on the code, you can test the code, all using natural language paired with AI. This should be very convincing that in the short and medium term, we are going to have billions of developers. And then, I've said this a million times. After that, we probably won't need any developers. But in the meantime, it's going to be a lot of fun because everyone is going to be able to create apps whenever they want, regardless of skill set. I've seen examples where entire iOS applications have been built. I saw a video of an 8-year-old girl build a chat application to chat with Harry Potter. And again, all of this in natural language. And now a16z, one of the most prestigious VC firms in Silicon Valley, has made a huge investment in Cursor. The first line, LLMs are getting good at writing code. And that is a massive understatement. All of the major AI models can now perform basic programming tasks reliably with greater than 90% accuracy. They are starting to tackle more complicated real-world tasks, and they can do it in more than 80 languages. However, writing code isn't just about writing new code. The majority of a developer's time is spent maintaining, debugging, and tweaking code, and to do that reliably requires actually understanding the code and the intent of the system. This is something that large language models to date have not been great at, maybe with the exception of the Project Aider, AIDER, which I've reviewed on this channel. Being able to pass in a massive code base into the context window of a large language model has been a limiting factor on the capabilities of what those large language models can do with code. But as context windows increase, as RAG solutions get better, and as we figure out more ways to map code bases and really just compress code bases, using large language models to iterate on large code bases becomes more and more of a reality. We believe, therefore, the interface between programmers and AI models will soon become one of the most important pieces of the dev stack, and we're thrilled to announce our Series A investment in Cursor, the leading company working on this problem. Cursor is a fork of VS Code. So VS Code by Microsoft is an open source coding editor. It's the one I use. It is extremely popular, open source, as I mentioned, and now Cursor forked it and made it AI native. And it's heavily customized for AI assisted programming. It works with all the latest LLMs and supports the full VS Code plugin ecosystem. What makes it special is the features designed to integrate AI into developer workflows, including next action prediction, natural language edits, chatting with your code base, and a bunch of new ones to come. So if you haven't used Cursor, regardless of if you're a programmer or not, you need to check it out because you can build anything you want now. We are beginning down the path of having billions of programmers, and I cannot wait.